knew I was going into a new season with my military career and different things like that. I'm like, you know what? We'll start looking at TSP. But my biggest mistake was keeping it in the G. Now I'm gonna move all my money and start investing that, and it's important because as this deployment starts to ramp up, I'll start to make more money. It's important for me to move that over to the C, you know what I'm saying, the C and the S and the I, you know what I'm saying? So that's going to be huge there. And I'm glad that you broke that down, young brother. Oh, man. It's crazy. And so this one real quick, I want to explain to the people like why it's important, right? So there's this article that came out on the TSP recently, and it talks about why aren't federal employees utilizing the raw TSP? And so these are some common reasons why federal employees fail to take advantage of the Roth option in the thrift savings plan. Like, let's be completely honest, habit, right? So currently when federal employees are first hired, they automatically signed up at contributing 3% to the traditional side of the TSP. And many simply they just stayed in that habit, right? Nobody knew that the inflation was going up to what 6.5% this year. And so they kept it in the traditional, but when you start looking at your money, it's like, and a lot of people are like me. They just think that, hey, I got a TSP, it's going 5%. Like I'm getting to the bag, but the truth is you're not really, you get into the bag more so than other people would have got to the bag, but you're not getting to the bag at your maximum capacity. And so thinking one will not receive a match, right? And so recently it says the second reason many federal employees do not contribute to raw TSP account because they think that in order to contribute to the traditional TSP, in order to receive their government match, they thought it had to be traditional, but that's false. With the raw TSP, the government also matches 5%. And so that's really, really dope. And so it says, however, the truth is that the match will always be contributed to the traditional side. This is applicable even if the individual only contributes to Roth. So you'll still get the 5%, but it's going to be traditional, but it still hikes you up and you can use both. So it's not like you're really losing out on anything. So believing that there will be a drop in tax brackets after retirement. So it's one of those things where a lot of people are living outside of their means anyway. And so dropping in that tax bracket, a lot of people are going to continue working for the rest of their lives. So the chances of their tax bracket actually dropping are, I mean, it's kind of slim. When I talked to somebody, one of the troops the other day, and he was saying how like a guy had in one of the majors that I fall underneath, he worked for the police department, retired there, and then he went and got another government job on top of it.